so when we left off, Azazel decided to pass out because he was tired from casting so many bullshit spells. It didn't work. And then the other three of you decided you were going to head back to town because you kind of got bored with the dungeon or something. I don't know.
I have things to sell.
You have things to sell?
Things to sell.
Okay.
Too much.
Alright, so we'll start with you three. So you guys are able to get out of the dungeon pretty easily. You know your way back around. I mean, you kind of you ended up back in the first two rooms you were in anyways, in the back room. So you can exit out and go from there if you like. What are y'all doing?
Are the guards still out and about?
You're not there yet.
Okay, so we're literally just going out
Y'all
of it
just
right now.
left the dungeon. Yeah, what are you doing?
Oh, I forgot. I go back in.
You go.
Yeah, I need to go back in.
Town.
No, dungeon.
Dungeon.
I turn around and I go back in.
Okay.
I am going to the room with the pool.
The room with the pool?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna follow him.
Yep.
Okay. Azazel,
Mm-hmm.
you have stirred from your hour-long nap. Feel well rested and emotionally dispersed. So, what are you doing?
What? Emotionally dispersed? Yeah.
Emotionally ejaculated.
There we go. I like that one better.
I get up and I'm just like, what? First thing I do is I go and I try to find that skeleton I lit on fire.
Okay. If I remember correctly, yeah. So that was this room right here.
Ow. Alright, no.
So you're going back into that room?
Sure.
Okay. That's interesting.
He's gonna piss on the
She's
ashes.
gonna piss on it.
He's gonna lose another point towards charisma permanently. It's nap time again.
Is this one you?
No, I'm the blue one.
The blue one?
Nope.
I'm the green one.
You're this light green one this
Yeah,
time?
he's the clear
Okay.
green one.
Alright, you're in the room.
Is the skeleton still there?
In his
You see a
coffin.
closed coffin and there's no skeleton in sight.
Fuck. I walk over to the coffin
Okay?
and I sit down cross-legged in front of it.
Okay.
And
Crossbones.
I say, Spirit, I apologize for what I did to you. That was uncalled for. I thought it was a threat, but clearly it wasn't. And I apologize.
Roll me persuasion.
Which D20 do I use?
Don't throw the black arrow. It doesn't love you anymore.
It doesn't, really. It only loves me when I'm...
That's DM die.
Yeah, it only loves me when I'm punishing you guys. Fuck.
It loves me when it's trying to kill you.
Persuasion?
Yeah, persuasion.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's an 18.
Okay. So as you sit there and you
12 plus
speak
6.
and you speak this out to the empty room, a couple minutes goes by and nothing really happens. But after a moment, you kind of sense something's going on, and you telepathically hear this this old lady. You desecrated my body.
Mm-hmm. I did, and I'm sorry. Will you forgive me?
I forgive you, but be wary in the future.
I will. Thank you.
And you feel that a burden has been lifted from your shoulders.
Hey.
And you get your charisma back.
I'll take it. The coffin's closed, you said, right?
Yes.
I cast Prestidigitation, kind of clean it up. Kind of clean the dust off, shine the wood a little bit.
Okay.
And I pat it. I say, thank you. Whomever you were, thank you. And I leave.
Okay. I mean, I had another plan to get your charisma back.
Well, I wanted to try it that way first.
We had a great plan. Got up all our plans.
I mean, I made a DC 15 on persuasion, so
It
That's
was
fair.
Yeah. Alright, so you other three are over in the room with the well. He just left coffin room. What are you guys doing?
I'm going to the well and throwing me gold in it.
Okay, it starts to glow again.
Stick my head down there.
Right, like a
drink.
diamond.
Like I'm a dog.
Okay,
Licking it up.
then restored. Actually, you know what? This is actually turned out to be a really good mechanic. Like, the first room has a well, a restoration well. Like,
Yeah.
Like a fucking video game?
I mean, yeah, why not? It's a bonfire.
Where's my Estus flasks?
Yeah, this is the Estus flask.
I needed that.
I want a joke too, but I don't understand the business.
It's a Dark Souls reference.
It's a sensu bean plan.
Got it.
We're all eating sensu beans.
So you just gotta put it in a term she'll understand.
Yep.
Was that
I
a
got
BBC
what you were
reference?
saying,
Yeah, it was.
but I didn't get where you were getting it from.
Dark Souls.
Definitely for
After
sensu
I,
beans are life.
after I drink, and be like, hey, let's go. See more.
Alright.
See more.
Yep. We're gonna see if we can find Azazel.
I take it you're headed back to the main areas.
No,
Okay.
I'm gonna go spelunking.
Splunking.
Spelunking.
Alright, so y'all are going to be headed back to.
I'm
I
gonna
think
head
you're
back.
going to head back to over
Yeah,
here.
I'm gonna head back over there and start moving on where we haven't been.
Okay, alright.
We don't know he's awake yet, do we?
Nope.
Nope. To our knowledge, he's still sleepy.
Welcome. Anybody want to buy some now?
Mm-hmm. You wanna buy us a nut? Oh.
Popcorn.
Trying to hit him in the mouth or what?
I got mine.
Alright, bees from back.
Alright.
I made it. I made it.
Doesn't sound painful though.
No, I hit myself.
It is.
Okay,
done.
so
Oh,
y'all
okay.
are in the back room. Where are you going? You say you're going back this way?
This colorful fucking
Yeah, that was
ass.
Katie. You're going back down this hallway?
Yeah, we're going. I want to go down the hallway we've never seen before.
He left it for it.
For the first time
In
in
first-
this dungeon, we're walking down a hall.
Okay. And what are you doing, Azazel?
I'm gonna go
I think
from there. I'm gonna
You
go.
look like my damn artificer.
Fuck.
Yes!
Can't be having that. From there, I'm gonna go. Shit. So I just
Yeah,
kinda,
okay, so
I just
we're
kinda-
at-
So
it's in the
you
middle of
you
the
were
floor.
in
Yeah,
this
just
room
poop.
right
Do
here.
you scoot
Yeah.
it to clean it? No, back.
two right there. Have we been there?
This one, we all have been to everything.
No. Oh, okay. that's
You
right
were
there.
not here for these two rooms, but you've been everywhere else.
So I'm gonna make my way towards those two rooms that I have not been.
These two,
Yeah, that I haven't been into yet.
okay. There you go. Right here, you see an archway.
Uh-huh.
You find 4 dead homunculus bodies on the floor,
You're welcome.
and this door is
Oh yeah.
just opened, just kind of opened up.
All right. Well, I go over there and like nudge one of the homunculi. It doesn't move, but I just like. Well, no, they were this way. They went this way at least.
Yeah.
Dead things. And I move on to the door, the doorway.
Okay. As you get in here, you can see that there are 2 gargoyle statues, and
Uh-huh.
then right here is the shattered remains of a door.
Don't we bust him?
Yep. Alright. I approach the gargoyles. Or I approach this one, say.
Okay.
And I'm like, I'm just looking it over. Does it have inscriptions or anything on it?
That's just gargoyle statues.
And a door. That's not there. Door frame. Splinters of wood on the
There
floor.
is a door frame with all the planks shattered out of it.
Little tiny halfling feet marks.
And I'm like,
Head print somewhere.
I'm like, well, clearly these gargoyles had something to do with this door, but what kind of idiot would just destroy the door, you know, when the gargoyles had something to do with it? Clearly morons that,
Maybe they
you know,
needed their
lack
magic.
basic intelligence.
Maybe they needed their caster and he wasn't there to help them out.
Because he needed a nap.
I did need a nap.
I just gotta give you shit. So.
I need
Sometimes
naps.
If you're gonna meta some shit like that, I'm gonna meta right back at you.
Happens.
Katie needs naps too.
There's nothing written on the gargoyles at all. Nothing at all.
no inscriptions, no anything. Where's my juice? Is it over there somewhere?
Where's your what?
My juice.
I need the truth.
Oh, thank you.
He's got that juice. He's got that.
Well, I move on and I go to the door.
Okay. As you go through the door,
Step over the
you
splinters and everything.
see this hallway right here.
Do you pick up your dress?
Oh. Yes, very daintily.
Tiptoe
Yes.
to the doorway. From the other doorway.
I'm gonna move on down the hallway.
Let's double check. Okay. It's pretty much just a straight hallway. There's nothing really here.
It's a long
See
hallway.
candles and glowing pumpkins.
Gonna keep on moving. Going left. What is that? Just a wall?
Is a dead end.
No. I'm gonna go right then.
Okay. You see in the wall there is the stone cut in the shape of a door.
Mm.
Is it the,
Running into this problem before.
the hole in the door?
No hole.
I try to push it.
Fist size hole.
Make a drink check.
Five.
Yeah. So you push against it, but you know nothing really happens.
I firebolt the door.
Okay, you blast the door and you see some char marks on some of the stone, but nothing really else goes on.
Don't have any spells that would move the door. I'm gonna just try and push again. I don't know what else to do.
Okay.
14.
Okay, so you push against the stones, and you feel like a slight nudging, but nothing gives way for you.
I curse in Infernal. There you go.
Nice. Great.
It's a good one.
Enough speaking.
You don't hear it either.
Yeah.
That's
Not
a
in
good
my
one,
water,
isn't it?
asshole.
I was trying to make it into your root beer.
Not in my root beer, asshole. Under the fridge.
Don't mess with her pop.
Huh?
Don't mess with her
I
pop.
don't mess with the pop.
Not the pop.
Can I
Really
just
loud.
take 10 on this? I mean, fuck.
Take 10 what?
Oh, you don't know what that means. Take
A 10-minute break.
No. Taking 10 on in this is it's when it's something that you know you can do. You just take enough time to do it, and you're not rolling for it every 5 seconds.
I mean, as many the things that you have tried so far will not work no matter how well you roll.
I take a running start and I shoulder the door.
Excuse me.
Roll I guess a strength. Yeah, with advantage.
Coming, Lilybud.
Natural 20.
Okay, after 20.
Yes.
Okay, so you back up all the way to this dead end over here,
yep,
and you
uh-huh.
basically get this huge running start and slam into this door. And as you shoulder in, you basically
I bounce off? Really?
you don't bounce, but like yeah, it doesn't like. You definitely hear like some rattle, but nothing really happens.
Go back from whence you came, wretch. It's a blind spider on the wall. You just see somebody in a dress.
Make a yeah, make a. Let me see your sheet real quick. Sorry, I'm still learning some of these skills. Yeah, make an insight check for me.
11.
Okay, so as you bang into the wall, it kind of like, messes up your head a little bit and makes you shake off. And then with a little bit more clear head, you seem to recall that you had been in a room over here before, since you've kind of been going around in a circle. And this was the room that had the sarcophagus and the Iron Maiden.
And the door was locked.
Well, y'all went through the sarcophagus.
Yeah, but that was the doorway, and the door was locked, right?
No, this was the door you came in through. This was where the sarcophagus was, and this is where the Iron Maiden was.
Oh, the Iron Maiden's in front of the door. Blocking it. Let's let him push it over with a natural 20.
Nope.
You've tailwind. Wasn't
I mean,
very
you can.
effective.
It's not like a normal door. If you remember correctly, when you went into the sarcophagus, it did a rotation. It's a mechanical contraption.
I know. But that's not my concern right now. The Iron Maiden is what's blocking my path.
No, the Iron Maiden is just part of the entire
Gears and
contraption.
cogs inside of it. The cogboy. Sad cogboy.
Sad cogboy? No, that's my artificer because it doesn't get played anymore.
Is it? No, it's a cog bro.
No, cog bros are only the cool ones.
Yeah.
Trace is never cool.
Is there enough space that I can shove my magic hand, my mage hand through it?
No.
Really? Fuck. I'll take a nap. I'm just kidding. I just move. I move on back down the fucking hallway then. Jesus.
Okay, where are you going?
Literally, there's nothing I can do. Back the way I came.
Alright, so you have come back around this way, you went back through here. You can go
I wanna
this way down here or this way over here.
I want to try and explore areas that I haven't been to.
These are the only two rooms you didn't go to.
And now you went through 'em.
Other than that, they're all over here. This is the unexplored part.
Oh, then I start making my way that way. That's
Okay.
what I'm saying. I want to try and get to areas of the.
Okay. So you're
whatever
gonna come
I
back.
haven't been to.
No, you're fine. You're gonna come back up here. Okay, we're back to you three. So as you get to this T right here, you're gonna take a left, and you see that there's a long hallway and what appears to be a dead end at the end of it.
Ooh. You'll say, I know. Sneaky. What? Maybe more pokey.
Maybe.
I don't know, like pokey. I'll make this done.
Picked up the last one.
I keep it. Trophy.
Okay.
Make more.
Maybe.
Okay. You go.
Sure.
I sneaky.
I go
You go what?
down the hall to the end.
Okay.
And I'm kind of crawling behind him.
Okay.
He's
You want
afraid
to-
of being.
Belly crawling?
Yeah, belly crawling.
All right.
So I get to a dead end wall.
Pee on it.
We start touching it.
Investigation check.
Four. 30.
Looks like a dead end to you.
Dirty. Dirty four.
Ah, nowhere to go.
You see it?
I see nothing. Wall.
I'm gonna look around a little.
Investigation.
13.
So you see some walls and dead end.
Alright.
I'm not gonna try to say anything else.
There's no point.
Alright, basically you get to this T and you see the long hallway, the other three over there looking at the corner.
I back up around the corner. Back up. Yeah. And I just poke my head around and watch. Gonna observe.
Okay.
I'm gonna punch the wall.
Roll an attack.
That's a 23.
Okay. Roll damage.
6.
It's so hard to see. Holy shit.
Alright, so as you have punched the wall, when you hit it, you definitely notice that it does not feel like stone, but it actually feels like wood.
Damn it.
This is you.
Sometimes you just gotta hit something really hard.
That wasn't what I expected you guys to do, but maybe I should have. I punch it. He's Brick from Borderlands, if you didn't know.
Yeah.
I punch the initiative.
I punch your initiative.
Okay.
Alright.
Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon's Keep.
Yeah, that's great too.
That's fucking awesome.
Oh, dude, I should still run a fucking campaign for Halloween.
So-
on that.
Does it sound like wood when he hits it, or
It sounds like wood when he hits it.
So when he punches the shit out of it, I'm gonna lean around the corner, cast Firebolt at green. I'm just kidding. At the wall. And just
Oh,
Firebolt.
God damn it,
If
we
I
are
hit
done
me
today!
if he rolls in that one, I'm probably being hit.
Well, he's rolling at disadvantage because he has to pass through 3 other people to hit the wall.
Yeah.
So roll your attack. You can look at the camera all you want. Don't do dumb shit.
That's not
I'm
dumb.
gonna shoot this fireball past 3 of my allies at this wall that they're looking at.
Are they 12 feet tall?
I'm 7 foot tall.
11.
It's not on that one. I think I'm safe.
Yeah. Roll your damage.
It is a wall. I think the AC is
10.
Yeah, the AC is low for the wall, so it's not about that. It's about missing the other 3 people.
10.
10 damage?
Yes.
Okay, so as you blast this thing with fireball, you actually see, you 3 see some splinters like fly off from like what appears to be stone, and you see actually like part of it is on fire.
I'm gonna look behind me.
Oh yeah!
I'm back around the corner.
I'm back on my belly. I don't like this.
I'm gonna jump up against the wall
Hey, what was that?
and look back.
I'm gonna walk back.
You walk back?
I cast invisibility.
Okay.
Hey, you see anything?
No, but I wanna do a perception check.
Okay.
Will I see him?
Oh no.
I'm actually doing this.
15 plus 4, 19,
I mean, you see the hallway that you came from.
and that's it.
I'm gonna punch the door.
Okay.
From
roll,
belly.
Roll your attack.
Down. 10.
Roll damage.
7.
Okay, so you punch this like at the bottom, and that seems to be what like makes it gives way, and you kind of like hear, and then this like you see the stone kind of like this barrage away, and behind what appeared to be a stone was like this busted ass door that you fucked up, just kind of swung open when you punched it.
I go.
I go. Crazy thing come from that way.
You go.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk
I take off running in.
Take off running in.
Yep. Some crazy thing flew from behind me, so I'm just going fast.
I'm gonna go back.
Go back.
Uh-huh.
How long does this glow last for?
1 hour.
Use one of your spells to fuck with your teammates while we're in the dungeon.
That helps. Damn it, I want some popcorn. Stop on the floor.
Oh, huh.
No, you eat your floor corn.
Have a little bowl.
Who's running in? Green.
Green
Alright.
ran in and I crawled in.
And what's the gnome do?
No,
So
I'm
you're
walking
just
back.
straight up running in.
Yep. Jump down.
Straight up ran in.
Maybe wrong.
What spot do you want to move to?
I want to move to the middle.
Okay.
And I get to the middle, I want to look.
I need you to make a DC 20 dex save.
Ooh!
I shouldn't have said DC 20. Just make a dex save.
Dex save.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
That'd be a 17.
17. Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's for now.
when you get right into the when you get right into the middle of the room, you fall into a pit trap.
Oh,
And that's why I didn't run into the room.
I ran in because something came flying from behind.
And you take 12 damage.
You just got.
Yeah. I know that.
Falling.
I take 12
Help, I've
damage.
fallen and I can't get up.
I need to
where's
take
my life alert?
Yeah, so
5 times 4. I need to take 20 damage away from that.
why?
Because slow fall, anytime I take fall damage, I get to take 5 times my monk level, away from the fall.
You have to, you have to spend key points to do that. You understand that, right? Your feather fall ability, or
Slow
slow
fall?
fall, whatever it's called. You spend key points, and you have to announce that you're doing that. It's not just a passive thing that you get to happen.
It doesn't automatically activate. You have to.
Okay, well, I am using slow fall.
Fuck all
But
your
it
traps.
doesn't say you have to spend a key. It says beginning at 4th level, you can use your reaction. So as a reaction,
Okay, so you have to roll reaction then.
so I want to use my reaction for it.
I mean, never mind. Not the DM.
If you want me to spend a chi, I will. But you can read
No,
words says my action.
Not that. Not that.
Reaction.
I'm saying that he already announced that you had fallen and hit the pit trap. You can't. It's not necessarily something you can retroactively say. No, I'm going to do my soul fall after already suffering the damage from the trap. But that's a call on him, not me.
Well, I have to see
That's
what
why
the
I said
damage
also.
is to see if it affects me because it takes that much off.
Well, that's why I
You
said
have
I'm going to
to-
be
you
quiet
have to
because
say
it's not
that
my
you're going to
game.
use that before I tell you what damage is.
Yeah. When
Oh, okay.
You don't
when
know
he's
what
getting ready
damage
to
you're
roll,
getting.
you have to.
You have to do that preemptively, not like, oh, I got damage, so let me use this.
Yeah, that's what.
That way, that makes sense?
Yeah. So do you want me to take the damage?
I want you to take the damage.
Okay.
Wait, next time you'll
No, I knew it was there, but I was
Rigo-
waiting to see what happened to me before I called slow fall because I didn't know if it was going to hurt me or not.
As soon as
No
I
one
say,
explained that
as
to
soon
me.
As soon as I say you fall into a pit.
Because last time I fell, I waited and it said, okay, I'm using slow fall as my reaction, but no one said nothing. And that was earlier in the campaign.
I don't remember. But anyways, as soon as I say like you're falling or you fell into a pit trap, you say, oh well, I'm going to use my feather fall or slow fall.
Whatever.
Okay.
Monk
Well,
feather
that would
so-
have been good to know earlier.
Okay. Well, you got a free one last time, so not this one. Green. Rigo and Alexander, you guys both see Green run in, fall into a pitfall, and you hear him go ah as he kind of like falls 20 feet and lands.
I'm gonna move up at that point.
What do you see down there?
Pain. He sees pain. Ah, get the fuck out of here, Carl. Ran up and snatched the popcorn.
I don't know what
So I actually
Sorry.
belly crawling into the room. Fire and stuff. Fire path.
Okay.
Do I see anything else?
Other than the pitfall, you don't really notice anything else in this room.
I want to holler down and ask him if he's okay and what you see. Not if you're okay. I want to know what you see.
I move into the doorway. Still invisible.
I know.
We know.
How far was the fall?
20 feet.
20 feet.
I'm going to pop up right outside.
Shadow
step.
step ability.
Yeah.
Hi! Don't step there!
What's down there? What did you see?
Pain.
Oh?
Good thing you weren't in that doorway.
It's a hole.
Do you see anything else in the room?
No, just looks like a normal room. See the stone walls.
Is that a door?
That's the door over
We're
there.
gonna try the door.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to drop a coin in the drop of silver into the hole.
Nope. Nope.
Just because.
Okay, so you drop a silver and you hear it. Tink.
No glow watcher.
No, just hole.
shits on your notebook.
Right.
I'm gonna go open the door.
I already tried.
Oh, you tried to open the door?
Yeah.
Okay, it opens for you. Just actually unlocks and swings open.
Alright, so I stand there with the open doorway and say the door's open.
I'm gonna run past you and go in.
Alright.
And another pitfall.
That's fine.
Alright.
This one's 30 feet.
And
Next time he says on fall, I'm just gonna do this,
no.
showing I'm catching myself.
We'll tell Trace that so he knows that you're catching yourself.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't a spike trap.
I know. I was waiting to see what was at the bottom because I didn't think it would matter to like spikes. I thought it would only matter if I didn't land on anything like that. Because it's fall damage, not piercing damage. Those are different.
Okay, so she opened the door.
So I was
What are you
waiting to
doing?
see the outcome before I could go.
I stepped aside, told him
I
that the
called
door
it
was
early.
open, and Green ran through the doorway.
You ran through the doorway?
Yeah.
If
Last
you're-
corner.
If you're
You
falling,
went over here?
No, straight in front.
This one?
Front corner, right
This
there.
one.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What are y'all doing?
I'm gonna walk in to the first step in front of the doorway.
Right here?
Yep. I'm just gonna.
I need all you make a perception check.
Uh, 17.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
I
didn't.
thought you said just him. I was wondering why just him.
Thanks to all y'all.
Yeah. Everybody except for him.
I didn't say shit. I got it
16.
Plus 4,
Okay.
so 5. But.
Nothing happens. What are y'all doing?
No doors.
Oh,
No, nothing. The door shuts behind you. Everyone's trapped.
Yeah, I'm
We're
sorry.
all starved to
I'm
death.
sorry, I forgot the doors. Yeah, you do see a door over there in that corner.
Okay.
Sorry, not here. Here.
Alright. Make my way to the door.
I'm gonna say door and pop up. Try to open it.
You're gonna what?
Say door, point, and then I'm gonna shadow step. Try to open
Okay.
you should have just made this entire dungeon brightly lit.
So we can't
So you can, yeah.
I know, right? I mean, it's dim, so, you know, whatever.
Dim lit
you
or
try the door,
darkness?
the door's locked.
Is it a regular door?
It's a
Yeah,
door
it's a
door.
door.
Can I go over there and try to open it?
You may try to open it. How are you trying to open it?
With my tools.
Your
Crowbar.
Your
Crowbar?
your
These
lock,
tools,
your
are you
crowbar
locking
or your
pick
lockpick
or-
set?
Lockpick.
Your lockpick set?
Yeah.
Okay. What you roll?
I have 1.
Oh, yeah. Don't you have
Jesus,
advantage
man.
when trying to do that? Or?
Oh, yeah, so I get a roll twice.
So one of your picks.
Are you a halfling?
Yeah,
Are you a halfling
she's
or
no.
no?
Oh,
She's no.
Okay. So as you try to fiddle with this lock, one of your picks breaks off inside the lock.
I'm gonna step back.
Okay.
I'm gonna look around the room again.
Okay. Say again. I mean, unless you're rolling, I'm just gonna tell you basic shit.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Yep.
Okay, so in the middle of the room, you see a well camouflaged pitfall.
Alright. I want to poke it with my spear.
Okay, as you poke it, a couple of basically there's like very thin stone on top of wood, and as you poke it, it just kind of like crumbles and falls down.
Hey, little guy! Look.
What? What's down there? I'm gonna go and start looking in.
Okay, you see a 20-foot pitfall.
Looks like anything down in there at all. Just hole.
Yeah, the hole.
Randy Newman goes, hey guys.
I take a silver and toss it in the hole.
Okay, you toss a silver in here.
Like water?
Nothing.
No below water.
I go.
No glow water.
You go.
I'm gonna shadow step into it.
Okay. You shadow step in.
Start looking around, see if there's an underground cave or anything. Passageway.
Roll perception.
12.
You find a piece of silver.
I'm gonna come back out. Here you go.
Oh.
What I tell you?
I know, dude.
I'm gonna step around it,
Okay.
take off running full speed, and punch the door. Like super punch, running forward.
Okay. Roll an attack.
$17.
You punch the door.
You have successfully attacked an inanimate object. Do you feel good about
Again.
yourself? Yeah.
That's the 5th time this has happened.
7 points of damage, and as my bonus action, I'm gonna elbow it.
Okay.
$18.
So as you okay, go ahead and roll damage.
And another 7.
Okay. So
You said you tried the door and it was locked, right?
yeah, it is locked. You try to pick it. Okay.
And
So
she broke a pick in it.
so
I heard
as
that
you
part.
as you run up and you punch this door, you like punch through it at one of the planks, right? And then immediately a dart shoots out from the keyhole and stabs you.
I'm gonna try to
And
catch
then
it.
you did your second elbow and punch it again.
That's my reaction. I want to try to catch it.
Not after attacking twice.
Yo, can I have a nanner? Reaction's
You
different.
could have said if it
Okay,
happened after the
different.
first
Yes.
punch.
Okay, make a reaction on it.
Do I have to roll for reaction?
No, your reaction is
Oh.
you're using your deflect
Your
missile
deflect,
ability,
yeah.
which that does cost a key point.
Yeah.
Fuck you and your key points. G points.
And
Kai
but
points.
it only costs a chi point if I decide to throw it back.
Really?
Yep.
Jesus. All right. Well, I'm wrong.
We got a headstrong ninja. He gets himself into crappy situations and
I had a
ninja his
spirit
way
come
out
at
of
me
them.
last night and caught it.
Yeah.
And so, how much damage would it take? 'Cause that depends on what happens. Because I get to take 10,
3.
13, 14, 15, 16. I get to take 20 damage off of it.
Cool.
It's a
You
dead
catch it.
food.
So you make your first punch as you run up, and you like as you bust through that one plank, you hear the mechanical clink.
Sorry, 18.
You hear a clink and whoosh, right?
Yeah.
And you like basically catch the dart with your left hand, and then elbow the door again and knock out another plank.
And this time, I'm going to hold on to the dart.
Okay.
Instead of dropping it.
Okay. What's going on next?
Hey, little guy. You breaking?
I'm breaky, but another pokey thing.
More pokey.
I kept this one.
Okay.
My trophy.
Good.
I hold up my dart trophy.
Trophy.
My little like me. You're big like you.
Yeah. Much fun. Hey, lady. I like this guy. He break.
I know.
Your turn. Open. Use hand. Strong.
Tread my crowbar on the handle.
On the handle.
Okay, roll strength with advantage.
That's a 6. That's twice. I rolled twice, right?
So 6.
And of course, so it's 10.
You don't add the two together. You just add your strength modifier to.
No, it's 4.
Oh,
No,
okay.
wait. Strength.
Strength is the top one.
So 6.
Also 6. Either way.
She rolled a 6.
So I
So
slip
you-
off.
you take your pry bar and you just kind of crank on it, but it's strong. It's holding place.
I am going to try and sneak my way through this menagerie of people wiggle my way through without touching anybody.
Oh, he wants us to come up there now.
You trying to go like right here?
No, I'm trying to go to the door.
You're trying to go to the door?
Yeah.
Make a stealth check with advantage. And then I need all three of you to roll perception.
Two nat ones.
No. Luckily, no. Total of 18.
8.
And what am I doing? Perception?
Perception.
16.
5. You managed to sneak your way around 3 people and get to the door.
Finally, something you're good at! No, I'm just kidding. Character wins.
Alright, next time you need something lit on fire, don't come crawling to me.
I got my own
So
little
I crawl away from
fire
you when
starter.
you light anything's on fire.
The hole that he created, right? There's a hole in the wood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just reach my hand through the hole and try to grab at the doorknob,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna try and unlock it from that side.
Roll me a dex. It's a straight dex.
I think he wants us to be there.
12.
Okay. So you managed to like get your mage hand on the other side, and you.
No, not my mage hand, my actual hand.
Oh, your actual
If
hand.
I pass mage hand, it would drop my invisibility.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
you take your actual hand and
Yeah.
reach around,
Mhm.
and you can feel the
I
knob.
give the door a reach around. Yes.
Yeah, you give the door a reach around, and you can feel the knob there, but your arm's not quite long enough to actually turn it.
I got little arms!
Take my strong hand.
I need all 3 of you to make a perception check once again.
Do I need to make a stealth check again?
Nat 20.
Jesus, an 8.
Do I need to make a stealth check
I
again?
am not rolling good.
Sure.
We might have
That would be a 6.
Damn it.
Double 15. That's crazy.
What do
So-
you have? 6? Okay, so you definitely hear a jiggle on the other side of the door.
What Rodrigo does.
Rigo.
I don't hear anything.
Yeah.
Hey, little guy. He hit the door. There's something over there.
I put my arm back.
No thing.
When he starts yelling that, I pull my arm back.
I'm gonna go and put my eye up to the hole and try to look through it.
Okay.
So does he run into
See if
him?
I see anything.
Does he walk into him?
You see that?
I don't see nothing. Holy!
Hit it.
Better idea. I'm gonna grab that dart I hold on to,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna throw it through the hole and see if I hit something.
So you
Like-
throw the dart through the hole and. Bing, ding, ding.
Hits the wall and falls back down.
Yep.
You kill it.
Nothing.
What did you get a phone call, Chris?
I am.
It's Crick. It's Crick.
Oh.
So,
Hit it.
can I try my crowbar again?
She's doing a thing. Leave that bitch on the head.
So if I do the crowbar, I get an advantage, right?
Yes.
14.
Okay. So you pry your crowbar in there and give it another go, but unfortunately it's still stuck.
Did you have your strength
I
modifier?
don't have a strength modifier.
Have you tried turning it off and then turning it back on?
Reset. It's just.
Alright, I'm basically gonna have to do less difficult doors the next one.
Okay, new game. Come on.
Hey, lady!
With what? My crowbar or my sword?
I don't know. What do you like?
you take your sword and you basically just whack at this door.
Oh wait,
And
is this it? 4 plus 4. 8.
okay, so you whack at this door, and pretty much the rest of the door just falls apart again.
Because we don't know how to open doors around here, so
No,
we
you
have to break it
Oh,
down.
you fucking don't.
Keys, what are those?
Like-
I got all the keys I
We
need
have
right
a rogue and we can't unlock doors.
Yeah.
here. Got all the keys I need right here.
So you want me to say we'll leave in a half hour?
Just tell them we'll head up there in a little bit.
We'll be there once the baby's born. We don't want to see all that placenta.
I won't be watching that, I can tell you that.
She's in the pool.
If she asked, I would.
Alright.
Ooh.
Not for very many people, but I like Cecily enough, I would.
Oh, she wouldn't do it for Rose. I see how.
Alrighty, what are y'all doing next?
It's on camera now. Now you're fucked.
And I would for Rose too. You know that.
I'm gonna jump in and look to the right with fist up. You heard a monster in there.
Okay, as you look to your right, you see. See a hallway.
You find it?
You saw a monster? No, see nada.
Okay. I hear it.
Maybe farther.
Maybe. You run.
Maybe. Let's see.
Better go plug
I
my
take
phone.
off running down the hallway.
And I am running behind him for once. I will-
Same.
Y'all are all running down the
Move
hallway.
up. As oh, never mind.
What are you
He's deciding.
moving up here?
Are you gonna slink
Are you
behind us
all the way?
in your dress?
I was gonna try and do something, but you moved him all the way up way before I got the chance.
Go if you're weary.
Yeah, weird.
I'm worried of your bullshit.
I thought you said abortion. I was like, what?
Ooh.
Okay.
I don't think you can abort the baby after it's already been born.
Damn it. Just kidding.
Hey, you can't. Oh, shaken baby syndrome.
Oh, that's just wrong.
Oh man, I'm just.
That is
That
the
was
debate between
terrible.
abortion. What is worse?
You.
What is love?
Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me.
Alright, what are y'all doing?
So what do I see at the end?
You
Or did I
see.
make
A light at the end of the tunnel.
Another pit trap. You have fallen into it. Fuck you for running.
Another archway with
More gargoyles.
no
20.
golems.
Okay, when you ask me, just as another
The
preference,
monkey life.
when you guys ask me what do you see, I'm telling you basic shit. That is not a perception check.
No.
Damn it! So
You
we
see
need to
that
do
hallway.
a perception check.
You see it? Yes. If,
If
you
you
want
want
to do
to do
perception,
one.
you have to roll it.
13, 18. That's an 18.
18.
Plus your
6? No, 4.
perception.
Okay, so you don't really notice too much in the hallway over here, but what you do see is some writing on the wall right here. If I can find
It
it.
says if you can read this, you are too close.
It says,
Personal
it says, beware the light.
Damn it.
And you see a faint glow coming from this direction.
The wall says beware the light. You hear that back there, invisible man?
Light? What light?
There's light around the corner, apparently.
Why
Yeah, there's
I
a
don't-
faint. At the dot, there's a faint glow.
I know, but the perception is what I saw. I thought.
Yeah.
No, you can
I
see the
didn't
faint
think I
glow.
seen it
She
yet.
can.
I saw the writing
She
on
read
the
the writing.
wall.
Okay, so I can see
Do
the
you
light.
see the light?
Okay. I'm gonna shadow step to the other side of the opening.
Okay?
Opened up my eyes and I saw the light. It's the wrong song, but it'll work.
I'm gonna move over here.
I'm leaning over, looking.
You looking in?
Leaning over, kind of looking around, but I haven't stuck my head around the corner. And I'm gonna look at Big Guy. Hey,
I'm gonna take a little spear and wiggle it. Right.
in front of the light,
Okay.
because be wary of the light.
Okay.
Anything happen?
No?
No. Alright. Step up
Okay.
and wiggle it.
bright light.
It's crystalline.
Alrighty.
Crystalline. So it looks like a 3D snowflake.
Okay.
Bright light.
I'm gonna hook my spear at it.
You're gonna huck your spear in it.
Yeah.
Roll.
Alright. 20.
All right. Roll damage.
Oh.
That is throwing.
D6, right?
I think so. I'm just double checking.
Ow.
26 plus strength. So that'd be 4 damage.
All right. So you basically take your spear and you just go, and you see it fly straight towards this thing, dead on. And as it hits it, it just shatters, but it pulses out an extremely bright light, and you're blinded for 10 minutes.
Yes! Hey buddy, I cannot see!
What do you mean you cannot see? Bright light?
Bright light. Big bright light.
So I'm gonna tuck my head around the corner and look and see.
The light's gone.
For the light.
The light's gone.
No light!
Okay, I'm gonna walk in and do a perception check.
Okay.
10, 4, 14.
See a dead hallway.
Can I walk in further?
Yeah, you were more.
And then can I do another one?
I move
At
up
the light,
here.
where the light was.
I need you two to make perception.
And I do this.
I'm blind! What am I
See if you
gonna
hear
do?
something.
Perception.
That would be a dirty 20.
21.
Natural 20.
Still have no idea you're there.
Okay.
When I'm blind, aren't all my
He
other
rolled
senses
20,
heightened?
you rolled 25!
We all rolling 20.
I rolled really well. I rolled an 18 and a natural 20.
What the fuck?
Like, I'm blind, so all my other senses are heightened, right? That makes me an improved combat grappler.
No.
Lean forward. Lean
I
forward.
hear something.
I'm behind him, and I go and I just do this.
Now I'm just gonna behind me.
Roll attack.
Just swing.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage? Okay. So that's gonna be 11, 15 hit. Shit, he hits me.
Roll damage.
That's a 4.
Okay.
Alright, so as you like just do this little stroke on his back, he just reactionary just and backhands you across the face.
And my invisibility is dropped.
Yep.
Do we do this? Can I turn
Hey,
around
something
and
there!
like,
Ow! It's a Cecil! Ow!
Vezu!
That hurt!
I don't see you. Okay.
It's more like
What do you mean no see?
Yeah, really.
I see.
I don't see.
Can't see me.
I think the light blinded him. He broke the light. It blinded him.
How am I blind?
I don't know. Too bright.
Anyway, hey guys, I'm here now. Hey!
Did you shoot fire at us?
Not at you, at the door.
I thought so.
Huh? I still look for monster. Let's go. Take off to the other.
For stranger
Yeah.
things.
I'm just not gonna say anything.
I didn't know the sound he heard is him. So I'm still looking for the monster we heard.
Just gonna kind of drag my hand along the wall as I follow behind. Not much else I can do at this point. Just kind of. Yep, we're going down the hallway.
Yeah, I'll move up with him.
Okay. Alright, moving up to this over here. You see a short distance away from you a door on your left.
Hey, this way. Another door.
You guys gonna try and pick this one and destroy it again?
Maybe.
If it don't open.
I got the keys to the whole city right here, amigo.
Yeah, but bounce to it.
You have
Fancy that one's a
There's
high one.
a lot of volume in that hair.
Mm-hmm.
What are y'all doing?
She was gonna try to pick the lock again.
No, I was gonna
Wait,
look.
did you move up to the door?
Perception check or wherever we were.
Your perception check?
Yeah, but I only got 10, so.
Okay. What are y'all doing? This is where you're at.
I'm blind. My
Hey!
hand's literally just on the wall.
This way! Door!
Door!
Tap him,
Okay.
and I go wiggle the door for him to hear it. Like wiggle the handle.
And you're following him?
Yeah, I'm behind.
Same.
Samesies.
When I wiggled it, was
I
it
need
just I did extra work.
I need Green and Rigo to make a will saving
Wisdom.
throw? A wisdom saving throw.
You took this from 3.5?
It might be.
Pathfinder?
It should be 3.5.
If it's that was Will was the old wisdom.
Oh, okay.
7.
Thing?
I have an 18 dirty.
Okay, so you are suddenly afraid for the next 24 seconds. And you feel a slight tremor of fear but brush it off. Even though you're blind, just fucking stupid.
So I wasn't rolling against being frightened. I get advantage if I'm rolling against being frightened
Sure.
or brave.
Yeah. Go for it.
Roll again then, sir. Alright.
He said everyone is up there.
That one was 11. Total.
11. Okay, you're still afraid.
Okay, so I have to run in the exact opposite direction of the door. I
You
think.
cannot move towards the door.
Yeah, I have to run away from it. Because my understanding of frightening, you run as far as away as
Yeah.
you can.
Yep.
So I gotta move 35 steps away from the door.
Okay.
So,
What are you doing? Door! Scary! I move up to the door.
Okay.
I cast Detect Magic.
You detect a rune of fear embedded into the door.
It's still active?
No.
Oh. I try to open the door.
Lock.
I firebolt the door!
Can I? I'm gonna do another walk up to it and do another perception check or like hallway area, like where.
While he's
Chris is.
vaulting the door, you're trying to see what you see.
14.
You see me firebolt the door.
You see him firebolt the door. And amazingly, the door blasts down in one hit.
Oh.
Woo!
Guess what I saw?
Nothing.
Yeah. God, fucking damn it,
So
guys.
how long am I afraid?
24 seconds.
You've been scared for approximately 3 seconds.
I know.
Yeah.
And I can't
I
toward
move
the door.
into the room.
I have to move as far away from the door.
Okay.
You'll get over it eventually. Well, Detect Magic is still up, so I just do I see anything magical in the room?
It's still up.
Yeah, lasts for 10 minutes.
Okay. So you see, what is a die? A stone die? D-A-I-S?
Dais?
Yeah.
Like a,
Like a table, kind of?
yeah.
Okay.
Like the Kali Ma table.
Yeah. So you see a stone die right here.
Dais.
Whatever the fuck, man.
A stone table.
And then right here,
Well, dais is what it would be like. You would place like offerings to like the gods on and shit.
and on this side over here, you
We'll
see
frame
a
that.
large tapestry. And you're definitely detecting magical stuff from this tapestry.
It's all glowy.
It's not glowing. It's just it's magic.
Radiating.
That's what I'm saying. If I see it, it's all glowy to me. It's all magical.
Okay.
Yeah,
then
he has
it's
predator
glowy to
vision,
you.
except for magic.
Yes. I walk up to the tapestry.
Okay.
Too bad you don't have any vision.
What is the tapestry of?
The tapestry is
A
of
naked woman.
a legendary battle.
naked women.
I lift the tapestry and look behind it.
Ugh.
Okay, so as you, where are you two at?
I am screaming and still running away from the door.
Okay.
Until
Alright,
I'm no
where are
longer
you?
frightened.
I'm walking towards it.
You walked in this way. You're in here.
I'm just kind of dragging my hand along
Okay.
the wall.
So you lift the tapestry and you don't see really anything behind it. It just physically looks like a normal tapestry, other than you're protecting its magic.
Oh, I'm gonna look at the wall.
You look at the wall.
Yep.
There's nothing behind the wall.
It's just a wall.
Yeah.
But the tapestry itself is magical.
Yep.
What school of magic?
Can you tell that from detect
Yes.
magic? Illusion. I think. I'm just guessing off the top of my head. No fucking clue.
Well, if it does something, you would get the idea from that. But if it doesn't do anything, then I don't know.
So then, what are the schools of magic? Let me look for it.
Transmutation,
Destruction.
illusion, divination. There's a bunch. I don't remember all of them. Necromancy.
Your mom.
Trace's mom.
Might be interesting magic.
Chris's mom.
It teaches you how to be a really nice lady. Tracy's mom is such a nice
Hi, Mrs. Walding. We love you.
Have you had her cook these amazing snickerdoodle?
Yeah.
I keyed. Huh?
You peed?
Keyed.
Oh, you peed.
Did we just lose Katie? Or she's on a bad one? Okay.
She actually
It is
looked
a
like a
transmutation school.
Okay. Alright. Well, if only I had dispel magic, but I don't got that yet. I'm gonna go look at the dais.
Okay.
Is it magical?
On the dais, you don't really see anything around it. It's not magical. Just a stone dais.
The glowy eyes don't see anything?
No glowy eyes.
Guess what I see?
Nothing.
Yeah, I know.
I just go, hey guys, there's something weird about the
On
tapestry.
my next turn until it passes, I move farther away. 35 feet.
He's running pretty far.
Yep. Every turn.
Well, you can't see it anymore.
You don't have to.
So,
I'm scared of it.
You just can't willingly move
You can't willingly
towards
move
it.
towards it.
You don't have to just keep bolting away from it.
I'm screaming.
Okay.
I'm running.
Alright.
Yep.
I don't know if y'all know this or not, but I was blinded by the light.
I just realized that.
Yeah, he was.
I sang it!
I know you said it, but I just realized the reference just now from him saying that.
The painting's weird, guys.
Why?
No, it's magical.
Ooh, fancy, pow, pow.
Sure.
No, that good stuff.
Nothing to tell you there.
I'm gonna do another.
Here we go. Come here.
Okay.
Can he see again now? Or just,
No.
I don't know.
Follow the sound of my
if I
voice.
missed it and picked what it was called.
He's blind for 10 minutes, I believe.
So it's been what, like 3,
No.
4?
I'm frightened for 24 seconds and I haven't come back yet.
Oh, excuse me.
So I've caught up to him by the sound of his voice, so I'm imagining.
La 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 la.
Yep.
I grab your arm and I put it on the painting.
This motherfucker here.
Does his hand touch the painting?
So wait, you didn't touch it before, right?
No.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
No,
I
yeah,
looked,
you
I looked
picked it
behind
up.
Okay, yeah. God damn, you're a fucking dick.
Using the blind man as a
Total
guinea
fucking
pig. That's smart
Does
though.
anything happen?
What can I do? I'm blind.
So-
It's like, okay.
You don't know what's going on.
You would have done it anyways.
I would have ended up stumbling into it at one point or another.
Okay, so
That's
as
good. I
he
like
takes
it.
your hand and puts it on the actual paint of this tapestry,
Uh-huh.
you Everybody that's in the room, obviously you're blind anyways, but you two see that he just kind of gets swirled up and sucked into the painting,
jeez.
and then you see actual a luchador in this fucking battle.
Yes.
Oh fuck.
My status is legendary. Fuck
Is
all
he
of y'all.
blind in the painting?
He's basically in this pose, like you know,
Like
he's looking
frozen
around.
this?
Yeah, he's like this pose, just
Okay.
still in the
Just
painting.
became one.
I'm
of the
gonna go
painting.
to the table and do perception check.
Okay. You're a dick.
10.
And it looks like a stone table to you.
Is there anything on the table?
Okay,
Sorry, there is a door over there.
God damn it! Motherfuck! That's so annoying!
Sorry!
Is it a magic door?
The door glowing?
No, it's just a fucking door.
I bet it's locked. You just lost your master key, man.
Ah!
So,
No, it's like when you forget to draw the door, it's that I'm trying to figure out other ways that there's a secret hidden door, but there's an obvious door. I wouldn't have done that.
Yeah, you would have.
No, I wouldn't have.
You probably
so I step
I
around the
would.
corner and stop, and I feel safe now that I'm around the
You're
corner.
fine at this point. Okay, so you're back here, but your fear is over.
So you're gonna come creeping back?
Yeah, but I'm doing it slow and kind of peeking my head once I get to this and
Are you
looking.
not teleporting?
No, actually, I'm peeking now.
You're not nightcrawler?
See what's going on. I was just scared of a door.
Yeah.
Alright, my only...
Go to the door.
Is no one else concerned that we just lost the luchador in the painting?
Yeah, I just went to the table to see if I could see anything, but I roll like boo-boo, so I don't see shit!
I don't know. So
I'm gonna go to the door. Is the door locked?
The door is not locked.
I'm gonna open the door.
Door opens.
But I'm not gonna walk in, but I wanna look in.
Okay. Let me draw the door. Don't
Please.
forget to draw the door.
Please do.
Sorry.
Gee, Tammy is such a bitch.
Oh my god, like, what the fuck? You see a door. There you go.
Nothing else in the room.
I'm gonna do a perception check.
There's no other, like, it's just a room with the door.
Quick question: has time halted for me in the painting?
Yes.
Yeah, are you aware that you're in a painting? Is he aware?
He is.
one with the painting.
He is in the dimension of the painting without time.
So I'm still blind.
He's still blind.
Forever blind.
He can't move around or anything?
He's,
No, I'm
he's
literally
a
just-
still image in the painting now. Yeah.
So 15, I don't see anything extra in
It's
the room?
awesome.
15 you said?
Yes.
Okay, so in this corner over here,
Say a button that says push if one of your friends gets sucked into the painting.
you see a paintbrush.
I'm gonna go grab it.
A fucking paintbrush?
I'm gonna go grab it.
Go grab the paintbrush.
Yeah, and run back into the room
Okay.
and show him.
Okay.
I found a paintbrush!
Is it magical?
I don't know, you guys.
It's magical! Thank you.
I'm gonna pop up.
What?
I'm gonna pop up to the corner and holler in. Hey!
Yeah?
Is it safe?
We,
Yeah, no, maybe, I don't know. Come in here anyway.
we lost Rodrigo!
We lost the big guy.
He's in. Come look, he's in the picture.
Richard's in the picture.
So I'm gonna run up to.
Don't
wherever I
touch
see the picture
it!
is.
Don't touch
No,
it!
no, no. Hold on. What were you doing?
I'm running up to the picture,
Okay.
putting my hands on the outsides of it and looking at it.
Big guy!
He's in there.
Okay, you realize this
Can
is
you
like.
hear me?
You realize this is a 10-foot wide tapestry.
Oh, it's 10 foot wide?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just
So
running up.
under the picture, he's putting his hands looking at it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you-
So I'm looking at it in the eye and I'm hollering at him. Big guy, can you hear me?
I'm not gonna
Big
pick
guy!
that up.
Do I get any response?
Nope.
What'd y'all do?
He touched it. He made him touch it. He
I
goes.
did it.
Uh-oh.
I didn't make you touch it.
Okay. That's why I said uh-oh. I thought
Uh-oh.
she said he goes showing it had me touch
Look,
it.
that's
I
what
thought
he
just
gets.
happened. That's really what I thought just happened when you did that.
Don't touch
my
it.
God.
I found a paintbrush and I give it to him. He's gonna fix it. Make him come back.
Okay. Okay.
You paid?
Hold on. Can I Arcana check this paintbrush?
Yeah.
Okay. Wish I had identified, but I don't. Good. 23.
Okay, so you can tell that this paintbrush is magically linked to the tapestry. It's at the same transmutation school. Other than that, I don't know really what information you're trying to look for.
What if we put the
What
paintbrush
is,
on
I'm
the
trying to
table?
figure out the properties of the paintbrush.
Trying to figure out what we can do with the paintbrush.
I'm gonna go over to the wall and take the paintbrush. Is there ink on it or paint or anything?
No. Dry paintbrush.
I'm gonna just draw a happy face on the wall. Just do it with the paintbrush. Chip, chip.
I'm
And
wacky
it flies
wheelie.
the dust off, and we just
Hi,
got
my
a
name's
face.
Olaf.
So
And
as
I
you
like pugs.
draw a happy face on the wall,
Yeah.
you see that on the tapestry there is now a happy face in the shape, in the texture of stone, like in the clouds.
Okay. All right. So progress. We're figuring things out.
That was in the painting.
I'm gonna
That
go
was in
over.
the painting. The
That
clouds.
was in the painting.
Painting changed.
That's what I'm saying. We're making progress. I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna draw around Rigo, like a big circle around him.
Okay, just for reference, this is a legendary battle. There's people and stuff everywhere. You're just drawing around him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like drawing his outline essentially.
As you draw around him, your paintbrush basically goes through one person on his right, one person on his left, some ground and some air, right? Okay. So as you do that, you see this painting just spit out. It's gonna put some. It's gonna kind of basically just throw some dirt over here. You see a slight mist, like almost kind of cloud, come out over on this side.
Pile of body parts just falls on the fucking floor.
An arm, a leg.
And they're
Couple of
popping up.
toes.
Yeah, whatever he touches.
And at the
falling
same
onto the
time,
floor.
you see two full plate warriors pop up right next to on either side of the die
Okay.
that are active. I need you to roll initiative.
I'm
Fuck.
about to say,
me.
and I'm standing right there where it popped up, right? Because I was at
Well,
the picture.
wherever I thought wherever you
I'm
were,
at the picture.
The picture's
you're at the
right.
picture. Okay, yeah, they're right there.
The picture is on the wall.
Okay.
Tony, Rodrigo is in the wall.
Roll initiative.
Everybody who's not in the painting, roll initiative.
Sorry, guys.
What you got, Azazel?
17.
17.
Does lucky affect that?
That does
Yes.
affect it any time.
Any net one roll.
Thank you.
You have to take the second one. If we roll another natural one.
Yeah.
Do I
It's
have
hard to tell you.
Do I have a thingy to add to it?
Dirty 20.
What?
Yeah, it's gonna be that middle box right
Yeah,
there.
it's an initiative bonus.
14. I couldn't find it. I was looking for it.
Because your initiative bonus is your raw dex modifier.
Yeah. But instead of telling her dex, I just have it.
Okay, Green. So you see these guys just kind of out of the painting, and it's your turn.
What was your initiative?
You roll it.
I rolled a dirty 20.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to turn around and hit the one right behind me.
Attack it.
I'm assuming a 6 does not hit, or an 8 does not
Katie's
hit.
face.
Okay. I'm going to spend a key.
You guys spend a chi.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend a chi. Yeah, since I'm for some reason not seeing it. For my bonus
I
action,
thought it would
I'm
draw it
getting
out.
patient defense.
Do what now?
Getting patient
He's
defense.
spending a chi point to use patient defense.
Okay.
Yes.
That's his bonus action.
Okay.
Yes. My turn's over.
Azazel, it's your turn.
I cast blur on myself.
Okay.
That's my action.
So you're at disadvantage to hit.
Yes.
Okay.
My bonus action, I'm gonna quicken spell. Spend two sorcery points. I'm gonna firebolt the nearest one, that one right there.
This one.
Yeah, no,
Or this
yeah,
one.
that one.
Okay.
16.
It's not hit.
Ooh, oh dear.
me. Oh dear.
Pretty much. Okay.
Actually, can I choose my pose?
So after those two, you can see that these guys like they're obviously trained warriors. They just came out. As far as they're aware, they were in a battle, and although the surroundings has changed, their instant reaction is to like attack. So this one here is gonna turn and face you, Alexin, and attack.
Can I get?
It's gonna miss it.
Does a 15 hit?
I'm at 15.
So yes.
So
yes.
Yes.
Meter beat.
Meter beat. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Take 8.
Scheiße. You might want to try talking to him. Just saying. Hey, can I choose my pose in this painting?
Your what?
My pose in the painting.
No.
No, your pose is like
there,
that where when you
yeah.
touched it.
I was hoping to have like, the belt.
Quick out of game, or not out of game, but
Okay.
just a quick aside. Are they? They're wearing. You said they're wearing full plate. Are they wearing helmets as well?
Yeah, they're in full armor.
Yeah, they were in battle.
I'm still wearing Magneto.
Okay, Alexander, your turn.
I want to. Can I do my sneak attack because it's behind me?
You can sneak attack this one, not this one.
Okay, so I go behind it.
You don't have to go behind.
You don't have to go behind
behind
it. But you can sneak attack him because we're both within 5 feet of it.
Okay, so I want to do that one.
What in the
Okay.
fuck? Oh wow.
18.
Oh man, shit.
That hits.
Huh.
Is that from me?
That is from you.
What the hell?
You're a
First one.
squirter.
I'm bleeding.
A lot.
Oh my
Yeah, pick up
goodness.
the foot. From right here. It's fine.
Okay.
You hit a small vein.
Yeah,
That's it.
clear. Clean it up though.
I am.
I'm just saying.
Just
let's clean
leave it
you up.
there.
Let's just clean you up.
I'm not gonna leave it there. I promise.
It's for the paint.
You need to clean yourself up too. I don't know if it's still bleeding, you know. You clean
So
yourself up, too.
I want to swing at him with my sword.
Yeah, you roll an 18, so you hit. No, you just have to roll damage.
That's right.
Yeah, we got distracted because of red paint.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have gave me that paintbrush, damn it!
Hey, I didn't know what was going on.
All-purpose cleaner good enough?
Yeah. Yeah, spray some bleach on that. See how you feel in the morning.
Shut up.
Oh, open gut.
Here, do this on the floor.
Huh?
Do that on the floor.
That's already cleaned up off the floor.
Do it on the floor, dude.
Okay.
She put cleaning spray on it, so.
Yeah, don't do it on here. Okay, damage. Square, right? Q? Right?
I don't know what damage is.
Yes.
It's a D6, right?
Q. Yes.
Yes.
A 5.
And so that's 9, and you get
Plus
to roll 2
4,
more times.
3. 3.
Plus 4.
15
Plus your modifiers.
each time. So
No. Not towards sneak attack.
Okay.
Just the modifier
Oh, yeah,
after
so
everything is
15.
totaled up.
I already did it. 15.
15? Alright, so you take your sword and you find a gap right in between his breastplate and the back piece, and you just right into his side, and you hear him go, ah!
Okay, so there's some. Yeah. Alright.
Do I get an attack again?
Oh, we got 5 turns of it.
I gotta pee again, so.
Alright, and then he's immediately gonna return attack on you because you just hit him.
Okay.
Yeah. 22?
That
Okay.
was it.
Yeah.
Take 9. So he takes, after he like gets hit, he basically just whips around and comes across and hits you.
Yeah, I ain't got armor on, so. Well, leather armor.
Oh fuck.
Do you need a bandage?
It's still bleeding.
That's what I was saying. Clean you up. How did you get there? Stabbed himself or something.
For the painting.
swing at the one she hit.
Okay.
$11.
With.
I'm swing again. Yeah, I'm gonna spend another cheat. So I'm doing it with flurry blows. So I get 2 more swings.
Fury.
Yeah.
Flurry.
Flurry.
Yeah, flurry. 17.
That hits.
Hey, gummy over here? Jesus.
8. That one's gonna hit. That's a 5.
Oh, the 8 was the damage?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 8 for roll damage on that one, yeah.
Another 8.
Okay, so you basically, you just 1-2 punch this guy right in that same spot that that sword went through. And he's, at this point, he just doubles over in pain. He's fallen to his knees. And he goes, "Mercy!
Why you attack me?
We're in battle!"
What battle? We just in a room looking at painting. Big guy in.
And go on.
Yes, sir. I already.
Azazel, your turn.
Alright. Glad I wasted blur again.
Yeah, I wasted my patient defense. I was hoping he would swing at me.
What are you doing?
I shout out, "We are not your enemies. Please, everyone lay down their arms."
Persuasion.
I'm pretty good at persuasion.
He's pretty blurry right now. I may not be able to understand him.
We are not your enemies.
That was good.
I would drop my shit and run at that point. Oh, look, it's 14.
No, it was a 2. 8.
So as you scream that out, the one that's down was already done, but this guy, he basically hears you and goes, "Be gone with you!"
Okay, was that my entire turn? Or is that
No.
Okay, and I firebolt the guy still being an asshole.
Okay. The one buckled over, the one who
No,
yelled
the
back?
one that's like, "Be gone with you!"
Okay.
You whiff. You whiff it. Wiffle balls going left and right here.
Okay. And now it is his turn.
To attack Katie.
He's gonna move over here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, hi, buddy.
Does that get rid of your disadvantage
What?
being flanked?
I'm not flanked, but
You know,
flanked is on either ends.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well then he's gonna try and swing at you.
Okay.
13 to hit? No, sorry, 14 to hit.
No, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Ring of Protection.
I got
Alright.
a 20 on one of those rolls.
Woohoo!
So he basically just tries to swing at you and just missed totally. Yeah.
I'm telling you, we're not your enemy.
I like
I'm
that.
not a
Your turn.
criminal.
I'm gonna try to sneak attack that one again.
Okay.
Well, it's doubled over?
Yep.
He surrendered.
Did he?
Let her do her thing.
He cried out for
He
mercy.
cried
Let
out
her
for
do her
mercy
thing.
Okay,
to
so
me.
can I do that to that one?
You're not in attack range of him.
Damn
You
it.
can
move
use
up,
your
though.
bow though.
Can I? I'm gonna use my bow. Swap them out.
Okay.
And 6 in 6. No. Okay, do that. So I roll again then.
No.
No, you gotta see what you did. You gotta see what you did.
So 12.
Nope. You loose an arrow, but it whizzes past all 3 of those people and pings off the wall.
Could have moved.
Are you gonna move or stay in the same spot? Before you end your turn.
Are you gonna move?
It's not my turn.
On your turn, are you gonna move?
You don't know.
I'm gonna squeeze in right here.
Well, she's small. She can occupy the same space.
Yeah, you can. Actually, they're both small, so they're fine.
They're just kind of sharing a face like, oh hey,
Pretty much.
how's it going? We're best friends.
Okay, this number 2 guy over here, he's basically gonna like try to run away over here into this corner.
Alright, it's fine. He's a non-threat at this point.
For now. Until he drinks that potion of restoration, go back
Okay,
and fuck your
Green, you're up.
No, it's my turn.
Cool, Green, you're up.
You moved all the way over there. That ruined my plan.
Are you gonna rob him?
No. Bug him?
I was actually,
Pick your coin.
I was actually gonna try to jump behind him and push him into the painting.
But he's gone now.
He ran away. So
Oh,
I
well
can't.
then deal with the guy that's still a threat right now.
Alright. We're sharing the same spot, right?
You can move.
Yeah. Move.
At that point, I don't see why you wouldn't move.
Alright.
He can teleport, so it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
If he teleports behind him, he gets advantage on his rolls too, because the enemy's now flanked.
But it uses my bonus action, so I only get one swing.
The
Poor
enemy's
thing.
flanked. What if
Oh, I can only hit once.
No.
I can teleport anywhere, but then I can only hit once.
Well, I mean, I can move. I can run over there because it's within my range. But I do want an advantage, so I'm gonna shadow step there. Yep, and swing.
Be gone, knave.
Okay, swing away.
Be gone, thought.
$24.
24. Now that hits.
6.
Okay. So you basically, you're punching him, right? You're punching him. Okay, so you basically manage to like punch this guy, like right in the side of his thigh, and you see the armor like buckle in a little bit, and he kind of goes, ugh.
Jesus Christ. This is so pure.
I'm telling you, lay down your weapons.
What happened to this one?
It's now your turn,
He's-
Azazel.
He is cowering in the corner.
Okay.
Speaking of free action, be done anytime.
What?
He
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
saying it. He wasn't saying I couldn't.
No, he was saying it wasn't your turn, that's why. Oh, you were
Well,
saying
just
it
like-
was his turn.
Yeah, it's his
and he was
turn.
saying it wasn't.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Okay.
I thought you said it wasn't his turn. I was like, but you can talk at any time.
I look at this dude and using prestidigitation, I make myself glow and like sparks fly off of my body and I just say, please, put your weapons down.
An intimidation advantage.
Okay.
Did you say the whole watch
I'll take that 19. 22.
22?
Yeah.
Alright, so he definitely like, when he sees you blowing sparks and doing funny shit, he's like, oh. Fine, I surrender.
Thank you.
And then he's gonna move over here to his buddy.
Okay. Do they still have their swords and shit?
I mean, they have sheathed their swords.
No, are we out of initiative at this point?
Going out of initiative.
Okay.
Did he come out of the painting with them?
They both did. No, he's still in the painting.
He's still.
I walk over to them.
It's my turn.
I walk over to them.
Okay.
So see, I didn't waste Blur. Blur actually saved me a good bit there.
It saved you.
And I say, gentlemen, my name is Azazel. We are simply adventurers making our way through this place. We wish you no harm. And we wish, all I want is to get my friend out of that painting.
What painting? What? Where are we?
We're in the land called...
Weaselton.
What's the name of the damn land? What?
Ploania.
Poinia?
Ploania.
Ploania.
Lithuania.
You're in a land called Ploania, near a town called Kerube. Does any of that sound familiar to you?
No.
Okay. Where are you from, guys?
I don't know, I was just fighting.
Hmm. You're not know where you're... Okay, fair enough. Alright, well, take your helmets off. Let's see what you look like.
They decline.
I knew it.
They're an ogre. Both their names are Shrek.
Shrek 1 and Shrek 2.
That was actually the great
I'm gonna try to
battle of the
shadow
fall.
step onto this one's shoulders and pull his helmet off. See what
Alright,
happens.
roll
Hey,
initiative
we're back
again.
in
Let's go.
combat.
Let's say, roll initiative again.
So you're teleporting onto his shoulders.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to.
Roll for me. Dex.
Just pure
Yeah,
dex.
just Dex.
Roll for me, Daddy.
18.
Okay, you teleport onto his shoulders. Roll me a strength check.
15.
So you teleport onto this guy's shoulders and you reach down to like try to grab his helmet, and he immediately just grabs you and throws you off of him.
Okay. Am I having to do acrobatics to see if I land? 11.
Okay, you manage to like not hurt yourself when you land.
Alright,
Or Spider-Man.
let's not do
Gotta
that.
roll around.
I'm gonna look at
Hey,
the table again.
They wouldn't take it off.
That's
He
fine.
sees our faces.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Okay. What? How do we get out of here?
So try to get him out of the picture again.
I tried that with the circle around him trying to pull him out. It didn't
Try
work.
just touching him.
Ooh,
Rodrigo.
that's gonna pull me in.
No, with the paintbrush. Just like,
I walk over and I
just
wiggle the
Tap
brush at Rodrigo.
him.
Rodrigo.
As your
Like
brush
this.
touches Rodrigo, he is out of the painting.
see,
Okay, there you go.
just like, still blind.
He's still blind.
Let go.
Damn it, it still hasn't been 10 minutes?
No, his
He was
time
fucking
is
you.
paused.
Yes.
Oh,
You
okay.
feel?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah.
Still can't.
Where'd it go?
You see them?
So the
Those guys.
two guys, as they see that person come out of the painting, they're like, "What is this sorcery?"
I just walk over
Those
and
guys.
touch him with the paintbrush. I
And
touch,
he goes right back to the
I
painting.
touch the other one.
They go in the painting.
Alright, they're gone.
See?
I gave them peace.
I have to get dressed.
And now in the painting, you see you see two people kind of like huddled up in contrast to the rest of the warrior faces, and they're just like,
Completely bewildered.
As far as I'm concerned, I gave them peace. Put them back where they came from.
well, they never really existed in the first place. So
Yeah, well, you know.
Quick
Tomato,
question.
tomato.
I know I'm
he's
blind.
like, I circle around. I'm like, oh,
Ooh.
ooh, you chose poorly.
I understand why he did that though.
Yeah.
Like, in all reality, because if he just touched his foot, he might have amputated his foot. His foot showed up and nothing else.
No,
You know what I mean,
yeah,
though?
The one-legged wonder.
Yes,
So
I
I
need you to
completely
make-
understand.
I need you to roll a nat 20 on your dexterity so that you can articulately paint just Tony in one stroke. Because if you let your paintbrush off, it pulls whatever you've done.
No, so it's like the Japanese festival challenges where they have to, intricately draw things with one line.
Sure, Chris. So, these squiggles were like clouds and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's dissipated, but like when it came in, you could tell there was a different type of air that came into the dungeon, and there's some like splattered dirt and grass over here.
Yeah. I'm gonna run to the door.
Okay. You run to the door.
I'm feeling
It's
Look
open.
in that room.
It's open.
Yeah, I'm gonna look in the room because I haven't been in there.
You see another door
And another
and a room.
paintbrush.
No, she.
No, he has a paintbrush.
Go try to. I'm following.
Okay. Shadow step to the next door,
Okay.
and then try
And
to
Tony
open.
is bumbling along the wall.
Yeah.
Rodrigo?
There we
There
go.
you go. Damn it, dude.
He has a name.
I know, that's not the
Dad.
point. I'm okay. You don't understand.
I
Just
called him
let
Tony
it
too.
go.
Let it go. Let
He
it
misses
go.
Tony.
He misses
You know how much of an impression my characters leave on people after they've died?
We're all but hurt over Tony.
There we are.
Trey still has PTSD from backfalls. What are you talking about? Just the mention of his name.
What the fuck are you doing to my grass and dirt?
You're white, just
Really
try
that
to erase it
serious?
off you.
So
Good job. Your tongue's
I'm
not green.
attempting to open that door. And I run away in fear again.
What?
I'm attempting to open the door. And I run away in fear.
The door opens and you run away.
Did I really run away? Did I really
You
get
said
feared
you ran
again?
away.
You opened the door and ran away. It's like
I
you
was
said.
joking. I was acting like I got frightened again.
Well, I mean,
Oh yeah.
Since I ran away, I'm over in this corner.
I move on up to the door.
okay.
I look down, look both ways before crossing.
Is there a car coming?
You see a long hallway stretching this way and a short one to the left.
It's at the end of the long hallway.
To the left. I gotta go.
From what you can tell, it looks like another corner.
Y'all have to leave.
We are going to, yes. In the next break.
How far are we in?
Well, we can. I'll put it like this: go this way, and we'll finish that room. And that could be a good stop point.
I'll
Go which way?
To the right.
This way.
All right, sure.
Okay, go all right there.
Cat.
Let me just sit here.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
and
come
if you keep going, you will see that there is a door right there.
Doors are worse enemies.
I know, right?
What?
And bats.
Like a lot more
We
than you're
like
supposed to be
doors.
locked, but I'm just like, yeah, you open the door.
Sorry.
You don't want us attacking them?
Takes 15 minutes to open a fucking door.
Yeah.
So
That's
is
why.
it locked or is it unlocked?
This door is locked.
So magical guy, what do you want to do to try to open the door?
What do you want me to do?
You're in front.
You're the fucking rogue. Pick the goddamn lock.
15.
Hey, look at that. You opened the lock.
Look at you! You're finally good for something.
That's what rogues are for, is to open shit like that.
But it hasn't been going.
You
It's
rolled a nat
going.
one the only time you tried.
That is true. And you, yeah. So.
So walk
Okay,
in
so
the
you
door.
open the door.
I doubt it works that way, but I can try.
I would.
Is it the room with the fountain in the middle? Again.
Well, there was a big ass door in the middle of that room. Do we want to go ahead and take that room?
Okay, so along the walls,
Our hearts. Okay. Alright.
you see spirals engraved into the wall, and then in several places there are old rotting pieces of wood laying on the ground.
So don't step on the wood.
Sure.
In 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Because it would have been like.
Alright.
I see you.
You see me?
I see you.
What changed?
Nothing. Don't know.
I'm gonna do a perception check on one of the spirals.
Okay.
The one closest to the door on our side.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna see anything because I got a 3 plus a 4, so.
Okay. It's a spiral engraved into the wall.
So the wood, is it part of the floor ground?
It's
or
just
is
laying
it
on the
laying
floor. Just laying on the floor.
I'm gonna go kick the one in the middle.
Why?
Carl! Jesus!
Fuck you. Fuck your hair. Fuck your beard.
It's not my
killing
butt.
you. He's currently giving you a bad
He is.
place.
He's washing your hair.
Alright.
Now he's teabagging you! Carl!
Carl!
That
You can see what's happening.
Yes! Teabag. moving on, okay.
Like I said, I'm running and kicking the wood in the middle of the floor.
You're kicking the wood in the middle of the floor?
I'm gonna kick it.
Alright, you kick it and it gets across the floor.
Ow!
Moves over here.
Is there anything underneath it?
How tall are the like spiral thingies?
3 feet.
3 feet?
I'm gonna pick that one up and look at it.
Okay.
5.
Looks like a piece of wood.
Piece of wood.
Alright.
I walk over and I pick up a piece of wood and I try to like insert it into one of the spirals.
Okay. You push the wood against the spiral and nothing happens.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do another perception.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Not rolling good today.
Oh yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna go and pick the one I kicked up
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna jump.
Ah!
I'm gonna run over to the spiral that's in the middle, like where the wood was, over there with it,
Okay.
and jump on top of it and try to jam it down on the top of it.
Okay. And the engraving's on the wall.
Oh, it's an engraving on a wall? I
Yeah.
thought it was a spiral like pillar.
No.
Oh, listen to him, man. He said it like 5 times.
Okay. I'm gonna try to jam it then.
You jam the wood into the spiral and nothing happens.
Hey,
Is there another door?
you make a fire?
On what?
Fire.
The wood?
Yeah.
The wood is on fire.
This
Draw the
wood
spiral with
is
the wood on fire.
So as you trace the spiral,
I'm gonna smudge it, you know? Try to cleanse the bad spirits.
you
know?
see these two pieces of wood come together and form as one.
They form Voltron?
Huh?
Okay.
So those two pieces like just kind of and join together.
Okay. Do the next one.
What do you think?
We gotta go get it on fire.
Okay.
Where I'm at.
Oh god.
The wood that was in your hand leaves your hand and joins up with this one over here.
Alright. Hey, little guy. We need firewood.
Firewood? How I make fire?
I can make fire.
Okay. Yep.
Circles?
Lighting stuff on fire. Yeah.
Circle.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, spiral.
Oh!
I'm turning around and touch the spiral. Now I'll start doing circles.
Okay. As y'all go through and do all the spirals, all of the pieces of wood, which are partially charred and somewhat on fire, have joined together.
Need you all to roll initiative.
I already rolled it. It's 19.
Oh, did I lose
Pre-roll.
that?
That's how it works.
Girl staffs, they're all 18s, they're fine.
And you see a large tree that has been formed out of this wood.
Large tree.
And I need you to roll initiative.
Yep.
Can I take my pre-roll 19? It was an angry roll.
Were you rolling initiative? No. Wonderful.
19.
What'd you get, Azazel?
6.
Rigo?
6.
Green?
12.
Alexand?
6.
Oh my god,
The
we got
fuck?
666. That's not a good sign for this battle. We go into a battle rolling 666. Let's see what happens.
TBK.
I doubt it.
Well, we're gonna have to challenge for initiative anyway, so.
Yeah, actually, everybody who rolled a 6, I need you to roll another one.
7!
3, 7, 1.
You just got the bad one out of the way, don't worry.
Oh, he's letting me hold him now.
He is. He was falling asleep.
You cleaned them, now the late.
Okay, Green. You see this tree like moving around. A couple of the branches are on fire, but it is like alive. It's your turn.
I'm presumably angry because we caught it on fire.
So you're gonna ask if it's angry?
And I see it, so.
Carl, why are you grooming me?
What am I going to do to the tree?
Never been groomed
It
before.
looks angry moving.
Yeah. Oh my. You're
Hey!
O'Malley.
Hey! What are you?
He's talking to the tree.
Yeah, talking to the
So
tree.
you get no response.
You don't speak tree-ish.
I don't speak tree.
Tree.
Tree don't like me. Look mad. I'm a shadow step into the corner over there. And then
You're not gonna try to like
What
poke
corner?
it?
oh, back over here, back behind everybody.
Okay.
I'm trying to see what's going on with this tree. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Rigo.
Gonna grapple the tree.
You know I made this encounter for you, right?
Oh yeah. Revenge, motherfucker. So I'm gonna
Is the tree in?
bum rush the tree.
You root.
Because you remember when we
Grab
had
it.
that problem with the awakened bush? So now we have an awakened tree.
I'm gonna grab it.
Don't
Okay.
get mad when you get set on fire.
You can try to grapple the tree.
14.
Hey, congratulations, you're hugging a tree.
And I'm gonna
Trees
suplex it.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
It's big.
Is it large or?
Is it
It's large. He said that.
Okay, anything 1 size larger or 1 size smaller than me, I don't have disadvantage on. So. Yeah. That
Doesn't matter.
7.
Okay, so you look like a hippie. You're just hugging this tree.
I'm grunting, trying to pick it up, and nothing happens.
Yeah, he's. I know, right? Okay, Azazel, you're up.
Firebolt.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
So you with.
What'd you roll?
The 2.
Okay. Alexian, it's your turn.
Oh, I don't know what to do. I don't want to attack the tree. Are we fighting it? Are we gonna fight it?
I can
We're
speak
already
anytime,
fighting.
right?
Yeah.
Pick up! Friend! Look friendly! You hug!
No friend!
Why do you hug?
Tried to pick up, very heavy.
Shoot my arrow at it.
Okay.
And
Because
you hit
I'm in
Rodrigo.
range, right?
What?
It's
Where
in
are you
range,
sitting
right?
at?
Yeah.
Purple.
It's 30 feet away from you.
Yeah. This one,
Yeah,
right?
you can pretty much get
Yes.
to the side of the room and you can.
It's you. I don't like this.
So you
Yeah, I feel like I'm
you shoot an arrow and it goes right in between a couple branches and pings off the back wall.
If that was disc golf, you'd be really happy.
Alright.
No, 2.
Get skinny.
2 gets through the tree. Thank you.
Okay, so let's see. Where are you at, Tony? You're right here.
Nope.
No, that's the wrong one.
That's me. I'm hugging it.
You're having it. Okay, it's gonna try and like just basically take its own branches. Just
With
No.
you?
ooh.
Ouch.
24 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay, I need you to take 8 damage with 3 fire damage.
Okay. 3 of that being fire or 3 fire on top of the 8?
3 of fire on top of 8.
Okay.
Same. Don't get mad when you get set on fire.
What do you want me to do? Hit it with a pan?
Yeah.
Yeah. Green, you're up.
Okay, I just saw him swing at Rigo. So, I'm going to yell out, not friend, shadow step behind it, and punch.
Okay, roll your attack.
17.
Hits.
How far can you shadow step?
60 feet. 5 points of damage.
So you punch it. You hear a couple splinters, but that's about it.
This tree does not care about being grappled.
Rigo, you're up.
I'm gonna heave-ho that motherfucker.
Go for it.
10.
for your
For what? Attempt, yeah.
it shifts a little bit, but it doesn't flip over.
Alright. Can I try again? Is that a thing?
Was your bonus action?
Pretty much. It was burning through the where I'd normally second attack, which is kind of.
Sure.
Alright. I'm rolling this one this time. 22.
Okay, so you take this large tree and just
So it's one space behind him now, right? Because he threw it over his back?
yeah.
I lumberjack that motherfucker. Roll D10. Damn. Is that a 1? Alright, 1 damage. I'm kind of ashamed I just failed to roll 1 damage.
So as you have, flip this tree over your back, its branches do most of the work for it. It just kind of like balance it. You ever seen a tree fall? It just kind of goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened.
Kind of catches himself.
Okie dokie. Azazel, you're up.
I reach into my pocket and I pull out my little rough diamond,
Yep.
and it starts glowing bright blue, and I just go at it.
Roll it.
Like turtles.
15.
Hits.
It's pinned. What's it gonna do? Bat it away back at you with a branch and
Cling.
soak you?
Maybe.
Oh no, not one probably.
I expected Katie when she rolled the nat one to gently caress the creature with the blade, like a little bat.
Wow, actually pretty fucking good roll. 23 points of damage. Lightning damage.
Of lightning damage?
Lightning damage.
2 8s and a 7.
2 8s and a 7, man.
That would be-
So you basically toss this gemstone at it, and it hits like one of the 2 main branches of the trunk, and just like lightning just strikes it and shatters that branch off of it. So it's basically like the whole canopy is now like half as large.
I did something.
You did a thing.
I did a thing, buddy.
You should have picked fire.
All things have this.
Burn me down.
Alex,
No,
your
it takes
turn.
double damage from fire.
I know.
Alexander.
I'm gonna switch to my short blade and try to swag at it.
Yeah, that was a really good attack.
2 8s and a 7. Yeah.
Sneak attack.
Okay.
A 1. Oh wait, I do it twice. Right?
You're a halfling?
No, you're not a half.
Or no?
If
So
you
you roll a
roll
one?
wait, hold on. She's trying to hit it with a short sword.
You're hitting with your sword?
Yeah, I need to go
Short?
forward
A
first.
sword.
Yeah, you're right there.
Okay.
And it's pinned.
So you swing at it, and basically when you swing, it thuds in, but gets stuck.
Okay.
Short
So now I can just see her trying to pull it out.
Yeah.
Standing there.
Alright, and so the tree,
On it.
Roll left hand.
after being suplexed, and kind of not caring about that,
Comes
Yeah.
up like a tree.
feels that sword, and is just gonna kind of like turn around and just swipe at you, Alexa. Yeah, Alexander, excuse me. So, 25 hit.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, take 9 plus 4 fire.
13. But you had 7.
You guys lit it on fire first. I'm just saying.
Fine. I thought maybe I had to smudge it, man.
I can't hear you.
What if real
You didn't even have to use the wood to trace it. You could have done it with your finger.
Who cares? There was wood there. I was going to do it, man.
Green, you're up.
So I'm gonna run over here next to it. Yep. And go to punch it.
Oh, you motherfuckers. Close range in this shit.
Punch it.
I'm a monk.
He doesn't have like anything else to do. Hit him with.
He has been ninjaing everything, so.
13.
Ninja was a prestige class in 3.5.
Hits.
Sure was.
7.
Okay.
And I'm gonna spend another chi
Okay.
for flurry of blows.
Don't worry, guys. It only has
300.
12.
434
12 misses.
health left.
Miss. Another 12.
Okay. So you basically just, as you hit it kind of like as a glancing blow, but you knock out a chunk of the trunk with it. And blasting trees. That's all you're good for is punching wood. Alright, Rigo, you're up.
Alright.
Alright.
I'm gonna hit it with my pan.
Okay.
Don't get it.
Advantage.
That is a dirty 20. Yeah, we're gonna take dirty 20. It's a d6. 7. I'm gonna hit it with my other pan. Forgot to.
Okay.
That is a 15.
Okay. Hits.
8. Yeah, dealt 15 damage.
Good job, buddy.
Frying pans.
Oh yeah. This time it was in.
So you basically take your 2 frying pans and just bing, bing, and knock out a couple more chunks of the trunk.
Break door with frying pans too.
Alright. Zazel. Zazel.
Yeah. I'm just gonna scooch over this way, get an angle on him,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna firebolt it.
Okay. I'll roll 1.
It's not my fault. I don't feel bad at all if one of you gets
Don't
set
roll
on
one.
fire.
You'll burn. You'll
I
burn.
don't feel bad in the slightest. 14.
That hits.
Jesus.
It takes 7 damage.
There's 19 other things that could land
Alright,
on other
so-
than fire. Pretty safe.
So you guys all
Please
see that he casts firebolt on this thing, and it just engulfs into flames and kind of like just flashes out, and it just falls over. And you see what happens after it falls over is that you see this crispy looking tree just goes back into and like shrinks down into those small little planks that are now charred. And yeah, so you killed it. Good job.
I finally did a thing.
Yeah, you did a good job.
I'm gonna go back to the first circle. Tracing it with my finger.
And
Make sure you reform.
What's happening?
Anything happened to the room?
What happened in the room?
There's no doors.
This is the way you came in.
Okay.
As you can see right here, this is the room that you're in.
Okay. It's dead end. Unless we investigate.
So we go out the door.
Are y'all like, what do y'all do?
First
I'm
Straight
going.
in the room?
Yeah, I'm gonna search for it as well.
Okay. What'd you get?
9.
Oh god. Investigation?
Yeah.
Or professional.
22. 21,
22?
excuse me.
What'd you get, Chris?
I had
9? 14. 14?
24.
24.
Jeez.
Okay. So Azazel and Alexand, you both see that amidst the pile of crispy boards, you see a glowing yellow rock.
Alright, pick it up.
Okay. So as you pick it up, like the orange glow like just gets brighter for a second, and you see it like the actual glow start to seep into your hand,
Here, put it in the bag. Put it in the bag.
and you get permanent +1 con.
Oh, cool.
Look at you.
Yay.
That buff your stat.
No.
Oh,
Puts me at 15, Tom.
nice.
Still want 14, 15.
Yeah. I'm not bitching. Whoa! Oh, cool.
Yeah. So you basically like after it passes, you're like, oh, I feel
Feel a
great.
little more hardy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
And then once that's complete, it basically goes to a dull topaz color.
Yeah. Well, it's still a pretty rock. You want it?
Yes, I do.
There you go.
Mine.
200 gold rock.
All right, fair enough.
Y'all have stuff to do, or are we stopping it there?
Yeah, I need to get this.
Okay.
Let's finish off the dungeon. Let's not do that and go look for some fucking baby and